I'm Robert Spurway and I'm joined by Ian Morrison, where we have the pleasure today in presenting GrainCorp's annual results for financial year 2023. At a headline level, $565 million in EBITDA, $250 million in net profit after tax, and a really strong return on invested capital of 18.6%. At an operating level, those results are second only to the record year in financial year 2022 and demonstrates that GrainCorp's delivering fantastic results with really strong performance across all the segments. Perhaps you can talk us through those segments and what sits under those headlines.
Absolutely, Robert. And starting with agribusiness, the third bumper crop in a row on the east coast of Australia saw us handle 37.4 million metric tonnes through our supply chain. And it was really pleasing to see that the investments we've made across our supply chain led to a 7.5% reduction in truck turnaround times. And that's a key metric for us and our grower customers. Also in agribusiness, our international team delivered a record result this year, benefiting from our multi-origin strategy. Our feeds and agri-energy businesses benefited from strong demand for supplementary feeds and renewable fuel feedstocks. Moving on to our processing segment, we saw record oilseed crush volumes of 496 metric tonnes this year, and that's up 5% from the prior year. So really pleasing to see those strong results right across the segments.
And underpinned by really strong demand across the domestic markets and also the global markets for all of the commodities that we handle, and really strong performance by our assets and our team of people. Those results have left us with a really strong, exceptionally strong balance sheet. Perhaps talk us through that and what that means in terms of returns to shareholders.
Absolutely, and we closed the year with $349 million of core cash, and that's the strongest balance sheet we've had for many years. That allowed the board today to declare a dividend of 30 cents per share.
That's on top of the 24 cents at the interim period, so 54 cents in dividends for the financial year, all fully franked.
Yeah, and also today the board announced a planned buyback of up to 50 million in addition to those dividends.
So really strong returns to shareholders, and the strength of the balance sheet and the ongoing performance of the business has allowed us to continue to invest in the strategy. Just this week, we've announced the acquisition of XF Australia. That business trades as Performance Feeds and Nutrition Services Associates and will be a really complementary business to our existing animal nutrition sector, increasing the services and the offerings that we can provide to our customers. We've progressed the assessment of additional crush capacity in the business, announcing today that Western Australia is our preferred location. And in parallel to that, this week we've announced a really exciting initiative with IFM investors to understand and explore the supply chain opportunities for sustainable aviation fuel in Australia. All of those investments and that progress on the strategy underpins how sustainability is integrally linked to our strategy. I recommend our sustainability report for 2023 to you. It was released on our website today. It covers some of the progress we've made through the year, including an 11% reduction in emissions per tonne of product from our processing sites, the 140 community groups that we've supported through the GrainCorp Community Foundation, some progress on 3 silo art projects, our Reconciliation Action Plan being endorsed by Reconciliation Australia, and our commitment to set science-based targets and continue our improvement into the future. So finally, but very importantly, I want to thank all our people for an exceptional year. Thanks for your teamwork and your contribution to GrainCorp throughout the year. I also want to acknowledge and thank growers for your support. We wish you all the very best for the harvest, which is now well underway and moving into southern New South Wales and Victoria. Finally, thanks to our shareholders for joining us today. We trust you've appreciated this update. I recommend the results presentation to you on the website and look forward to keeping you updated throughout the year ahead.